हो जान दो, बातों ही बात में यूं ही हो शान दो। तेरे मन में राज ये कैसे मैं नहीं, तेरे आने से ये क्या हुआ। मंजिल ही बदली पर हम ना बदले अनजाने ही, तारों से यूं हम थे संभल जान दो, इस दिल ने काफी हंसा।
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll be learning the song Always Summer by Bira91 featuring Pratik Kuhad. This is a pretty easy song and has only 4 chords. So let's start learning. Chords for this song are C major, which is first fret on the second string, second fret on the fourth string, and third fret on the fifth string. Next up, we have C over B, that is first fret on the second string and second fret on the fifth string. Next up, we have A minus 7, which is again first fret on the second string and second fret on the fourth string. And lastly, we have the G major chord, which is only will be using the bass note, that is third fret on the sixth string. So these are the only 4 chords we'll be using through the entire song. And now let's learn the finger picking. The finger picking for the song is like this. So what we are doing here is, let's just focus on the finger picking pattern over here. So we are first plucking the fifth and the second string together, then going over fourth, third, and then second. So altogether it's sound like this. Now this is the first part. Now for the second part, when we move to the next chord, we play like this. So in this, the only change is that we don't play the fourth string. So let me show you the difference. And the pattern continues. So the chord progression for the verse is like this. So we start with C major chord, then move to C over B, then to A minus 7, and then to G. Let's do that one more time. So all together the verse should sound like this. So at the end of the verse, there's a part which sounds like this. So what you're doing here is following the finger plucking pattern, but for the first 2 chords, the chord progression is the same, but for the first 2 chords, that is C major and C over B, we are not playing the last B string of the finger picking pattern. So it's like this. So this is all in a, it is very fast, so you have to execute it like that. And for the A minus 7, we play the entire finger picking. Then we move to G, but we keep our second finger on the first fret. Again the finger picking pattern. And now for the last one, we are putting our pinky on the third fret of the second string. So all together it should sound like this. Again it one more time slowly. So now I move on to the pre-chorus, which sounds like this. So what we're basically doing here is just playing C and G. And the finger picking is like this. So we start by playing C twice, and then G twice. So we play C twice and then G twice. That makes a whole first part. And then we repeat this C and G one more time. But in the second part, we have to strum the last G. So I'll just show it to you one more time. So we don't have to play this again, just one strum. And that completes our pre-chorus. So now I move on to the chorus, which is exactly the same as the verse, which is like this. So the verse and the chorus are similar. So now I move on to the bridge, which sounds like this. So what you're doing here basically is there's a new finger picking pattern for the bridge. So I'll just explain that in a moment. So the chord progression is again as the last part of the verse. So again C, C, O, B, A minor. Then we move to G, but we keep our second second string on the first fret. So now let's see the finger picking pattern for the bridge. So what you're doing is so we are playing the fifth and the third string and then fourth string. And then we continue this progression until we play this G. And then we play the normal finger picking pattern. And again repeat. Then we play for the third time, but there's a small twist in the third time. So we play this. Now instead of playing the normal pattern, now we're going to play fifth and second string. Sorry, sixth and second string. Then 4, 3, and then open on first string. So it's going to sound like this. We play this once and then we put a pinky again on the third fret of second string. So I'll just play the entire bridge one more time. And then we move on to the G part. Now a bit fast. And now we play this last part of the bridge, which is like this. Sorry. So we play this like before. And then we come to the G. Now we play this part twice. And then the pinky on the third. And for the second time with the pinky on the third, you're gonna strum it. So this is the entire bridge. Let's just play the entire bridge one last time. So after the bridge, there's gonna be the chorus again, and after we have played the chorus, there's gonna be again the same parts of the verse. So that completes the entire song. And now let's do a final run through to make sure that you've learned everything right.
हो जाने दो बातों ही बात में यूं ही हो शान दो तेरे मन में राज ये कैसे मैं नहीं तेरे आने से ये क्या हुआ मंजिल ही बदली पर हम ना बदले अनजाने ही तारों से यूं हम थे संभल जान दो इस दिल ने काफी हंसा बातों ही बात में जुल्फों की सांझ में मुझे खो जाने दो तेरे हाथों में हाथों मेरे खो जाने दो मेरी सांसों में सांसों तेरी खो जाने दो तेरे दिल की बात ही ऐसी है पहचान लो मैं कल को बिखर न जाऊं गुमनाम से शहरों में पिघल न जाऊं मैं होगा तेरी कोई परछाई काफी है बातों ही बात में जुल्फों की सांझ में जाने कैसी राहें हैं कैसे दिन और रातें हैं हम ही हैं अब यहाँ ठहरा है ये जान सदियों भरी लहरों में बिखर गया हूँ गुजरे हुए यादों में पिघल गया हूँ कुछ ना रहा तेरे लिए मेरी जान नहीं बाकी है तेरे लिए मेरी जान नहीं बाकी है मुझे खो जाने दो बातों ही बात में यूं ही खो जाने दो सांसों में सांसों तेरी खो जाने दो इस दिल की बातें ही ऐसी है, इस दिल की बातें ही ऐसी है.